Hi guys, it's Dasha and welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Dasha and on this channel I teach English, give personal development tips and so much more. So make sure to hit that subscribe button if you want to take your English to the next level. Today we're gonna talk about the top English slang words you absolutely need to know in 2021. If you want to be able to understand social media lingo used by YouTubers, TikTokers, as well as tweets, Reddit posts, and even gaming, then stick around for this video. The first slang word, well, in this case expression, is to be extra. In simple terms, it means that someone is over the top. An example would be something like showing up in a Versace couture dress to a simple house party would be considered extra, and you could say, "That's so extra." To flex, according to the Urban Dictionary, which is of course the source of all truth, there are two meanings of the word to flex. The first is to show off, gloat, boast, which is probably the most common definition of the word. But it could also mean to show off and exaggerate that you can do something, but in reality you can't really do it. In other words, it means to fake something. Lit just means something is really good. For example, last night you went to a great party. In that case, you could say the party was lit, meaning the party was really good. When something or someone is basic, it means that they are mainstream, unoriginal, or unexceptional.
You're basic.
Yeah, I noticed.
For example, at some point in the 2000s, almost everyone was wearing Uggs. In that case, wearing Uggs became unoriginal, and so unoriginal that you could say that it was basic, or that any person wearing them was considered basic. I'm dead is a tricky one. If you say you're dead, it could mean one of two things. Number one, you're really tired. Or the second meaning is the one that all the cool kids are using these days, which means that something is so funny or ridiculously good that you're now dead. So let's say something funny happens or your friend cracks a joke, you could say, haha, I'm dead. Next is on fleek, and on fleek can be used as a replacement for on point, meaning something has been immaculately executed.
Oh my God! I'm gorgeous!
Let's say you wear a really well-coordinated, pretty outfit. Someone could say that your outfit is on fleek. Woke is a political term that comes from the US and it refers to awareness of important social issues. In other words, being woke means being aware and knowing what's going on in the community or in the world at large in terms of racism and social injustice.
Because, man, you see how woke I was? I called you out.
And the term originates from African American culture that dates back to at least the 60s. So if you're a person that's aware and awake about social and racial injustice or other sensitive social issues, then congratulations, my friend, you're woke. The word skirt is an interjection. Skirt? Is that it? Is that how you pronounce it? What? Like the dress? Like the skirt? Am I aware? Okay. As Urban Dictionary puts it, the word is used to describe the sound tires make when you unexpectedly stop your car. In conversation, it's a synonym for stop. Let's say, for example, a friend of yours is talking about something real fast and you'd like them to repeat a certain part of the story. You could tell them skirt as in stop, and then ask them to repeat it again. To be thirsty does not just mean to want to drink. Nope. In slang, it means to desperately want approval or attention. In other words, you're thirsty for attention.
Johnny presiding.
For example, you post a picture of yourself on Instagram. A friend of yours could tell you that they don't like that photo because it makes you look thirsty. That is to say that you look like you're desperately asking for attention through that photo. The word simp is an adjective used to describe a person that's a people pleaser.
你改变自己，叫别人喜欢你。
Why do they call it women's basketball? It's just basketball, am I right?
And it's more often than not used to describe a guy that's willing to do absolutely anything to get a girl to fall in love with him. So for example, let's say a friend of yours is constantly buying this girl that he likes flowers, expensive presents. You could tell him, dude, you're such a simp. To stan means to exhibit fandom to an extreme or excessive degree. That basically means to be an obsessive fan of someone. The term originates from Eminem's 2000 hit single, Stan.
Come to think about it, his name was you.
So for example, let's say a friend of yours is a huge fan of Lady Gaga. You could say, oh man, you're such a stan for Lady Gaga. And yeah, the preposition you use after to stan is for. Up next is the expression to be salty, and it's a real easy one. It simply means to be irritated and angry, like most teenagers are. So if your friend is having a mood swing and is acting up, you could say, stop being so salty. Spill the tea. The term to spill the tea or simply tea is slang for gossip. So if you're spilling tea about someone, it means that you're gossiping about them.
Hey, has everyone heard a crazy rumor about themselves today?
For example, let's say your friend just told you that she has some gossip about a friend that you have in common. You could tell your friend, so come on, spill the tea about Sarah. The term to slay means to do something exceptionally well. For example, you're watching Beyoncé perform on stage. You could say she slays because, well, it's Beyoncé, she's a goddess. Come on. You could also use to slay in the context of someone's outfit. So take this picture of Tracy Ellen Ross in her Valentino haute couture gown in the 2018 Emmy Awards as an example. She is most clearly slaying in her outfit. The word savage is used as internet slang when describing a shocking event or a careless attitude. It basically means to perform an act unapologetically. To put it into context, let's say that someone was gossiping about you and you found out who that was and you confronted them. You could confront them with no restraints and without any mercy. And if so, I could then say, whoa, you're savage. You could also use savage to describe something cool or awesome, like you could say those shoes are savage, that is to say those shoes are cool. Ratchet is actually a mispronunciation of the word wretched, which means miserable. Generally, it's used to describe someone as rude, obnoxious, or even trashy or tacky, basically very unattractive. Keep in mind that ratchet is generally quite a rude word to use, so just be aware of it. Don't go around calling people ratchet. If you ask someone to show you receipts, it means that you want proof or evidence of what they're talking about. So coming back to gossip as an example, let's say that you tell me a friend of ours did something bad. I would say, I want receipts, meaning I need some kind of proof to justify and verify what you're saying. Low-key and high-key are two polar opposites of each other. Low-key means keeping things a secret, while high-key means letting everybody know about something. So let's say you're at a restaurant with your friend and you tell her, I might order a chicken salad, but I have a low-key craving for pizza. Which means that you have a secret craving for pizza. Or let's say you're at a shop and you see a pair of jeans that you really, really like. You could say, I high-key want those jeans. To be shook quite simply means to be shocked or surprised. It's like saying, I can't believe what I'm seeing. So if something shocking happens, you could say, I'm shook. And finally, cap or no cap. To cap is to lie about something, whereas no cap means to tell the truth. And it's like saying for real. But you could also use cap as a noun, which is slang for lie or you could simply say no cap, which would mean no lie or no. So for example, say you're in a group chat and someone says to you, stop capping, which is slang for stop lying. And there you have it, guys. The top 20 English slang words you need to know in 2021. Remember, you're not obliged to use them, but knowing them will help you navigate through the social media universe. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and found it useful. And if that's the case, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to my channel for more awesome content. See you in my next video. Bye!